Is it working? Is it working? It seems to be working. I feel like a newsreader. Sit up straight at your desk. I need some papers. Shuffle some papers. Okay. Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is my first post in a few weeks because I was getting a little bit stuck thinking I had to produce a particular kind of video, and it actually stopped me creating, because anytime I would get an urge to create something, I would think, no, you can't do that. You've got to create on camera and do it purposefully for a reason, you know, so that there's a reason for the viewer to be watching it. It's a tutorial, or it's an idea, or it's a technique, or whatever. So it actually stopped me, stopped my flow basically, and I'm always open and honest with you guys about the full artist journey. So here I'm sharing with you this part because a few nights ago I just decided, screw it. I'm going to create something just for me, and I just decided to play. And then in that I realized that that is a lesson. This is actually a very important lesson, that when you have too many projects, or you have a bunch of projects that you have to do for other people, or you have prioritized your time for something else, that it is really, really, really important for us as creative beings to allow ourselves to play. is really, really, really important for us as creative beings to allow ourselves to play just for you, without a purpose, other than to allow your creative expression to come out, other than to allow your equilibrium to come back, because that's often what we use our creativity for. Is, I'm sure a lot of you have felt this as I felt this, it brings the peace. It quietens the mind and it brings in the peace. It brings in that calming aspect of you connecting to yourself. So it is really important that we feed ourselves, that we don't see this as being selfish, that we don't see this as not a priority over all this other stuff that we may have on our to-do list, whether it's our creative to-do list or our daily to-do list or our physical to-do list or our work to-do list, whatever. This aspect of ourselves needs nurturing like anything else. That is a relationship, that is a give and take. I don't want to say relationship again, but I guess receptive energy. You want to feel relaxed for all the family coming around at the weekend and requiring things of you, then maybe take an hour out on Friday night. Yes, you need to get the bed linens washed, and yes, you need to get the meals prepped, and yes, you need this and that and the other, but maybe you also just need some quiet space in your art space. Yes, you may have a full busy week of work ahead of you, lots of stressful meetings, but that starts on Monday and it's Sunday night. So maybe take an hour out on Sunday night to get your head right, which is what I do, by the way, in my Sunday cards class every week. I create from that space, from this place of creativity, how I want the week ahead to go. This is not a plug for the class, but I use that scenario, so why not tell you that I've got that class. And I don't know if it's not going to be up while I'm talking about it, but the most newest art bundle that has like thousands of dollars worth of classes from me and other artists is coming soon, and my Sunday cards class will be in there. It won't be ready yet, but you know, I'm just saying that as something to look out for. Or you can go on to Journal Workshops and get the Sunday cards class right now if you want it. There's how to do the Sunday cards in there. There's also a tutorial for making a journal for all your Sunday cards to go into. There's the process that we go through for the Sunday cards, both in terms of creativity and also for it's not manipulation, it's I guess manifestation of your week ahead, how you want it to go. Okay, my loves, as it's taken me a couple of weeks to get this video out, the art bundle is actually now available. This is bundle number 9 of brand new art classes from dozens of your favourite artists. I've been in this since the beginning. I love these bundles. It's humongous value for you. It's more students for the artists, and 25%, which is a huge percentage of the profits, go to charity. So if you're looking for other areas to play and indulge yourself in, then check out all those wonderful classes that are on offer in the Art for Good Bundle 9 that is only available for a few days. It ends, I believe, the 4th of November, so head on over there now. And now, in Bridget Jones style, back to the studio. I'm mentioning that in case it is an area that you feel is missing. If the area of just playing is missing, this is your reminder. This is your reminder to allow yourself to not only create something for you, but to allow the creation to just be whatever it wants to be. Not to manipulate that either. To allow it to unfold how it wants to be, because that's what playtime is. It's playing. It's not forcing. It's not pushing, or you know what I'm saying. It's allowing, it's relaxing into the process. My contact lens is wonky. Look away if you're squeamish. I think that's better. This is a lesson I learn on repeat. It's something that comes up. And a lot of lessons we do learn on repeat until we really embody them, until we really do take them on and have really learnt them. And learning means living. If you've learnt them, then you live it. And until you live it, you relearn them. It's a cycle that the universe will put you in until you take on that lesson. And for me, this comes up, I think, not only for myself, but to remind other people. Because this doesn't just happen in art, this happens in many aspects of life. Just taking things easy, just not being so stressed or forcing so much, just allowing stuff. In any aspect of your life, not just in art. Art is what I communicate about, but all of these are just kind of a little microcosm of something else that can be applied larger in our lives. So if something is happening in your life that you aren't approaching as playtime, that you're maybe more stressed about, more forcing into, sometimes when you just relax, or oftentimes, let's be honest, oftentimes when you just relax, that's when the pieces fall into place. That's when you find the solution. You don't find the problem. When you're focused on the problem, you don't find the solution. It's when you relax a little bit, allow your subconscious mind to take over a little bit more and put the pieces together for you. And that's why I think a lot of people that we look up to through history as being creators or inventors or engineers or geniuses did often have this aspect where they just relaxed. So Einstein would play the violin, and Edison would fall asleep with a metal bar, famously, because he would allow himself to get into a different brainwave when he'd just go into I think it's theta brainwave. He would drop the metal bar because you'd just fall asleep. It would clank and wake him up, and then you would have more. It's the same reason ideas. It's the same reason why you get ideas in the shower. I didn't intend for this video that was just going to be a little bit. It was literally going to be a couple of minute video just saying, play, just free up and allow yourself to play. Whether it's in your art journal, on a canvas, whatever it is you're doing. Stitching, whatever. I didn't expect to talk about this, but it is a wider lesson of just letting go, of allowing things to heal themselves in whatever area it is you need to heal. If you are focused on a problem, you are creating more of a problem. Have you ever done that? You're in a stressful situation and it's just getting worse and worse and worse because you are focused on the negative. And it's very easy for all of us to do. But when you take the foot off of that pedal a little bit and just go over here, I think that's why art is so healing, because it allows us to go over here. It allows us that time away. And sometimes we can bring in this aspect into our art, such as looking at it as a chore, such as you can do that with anything. And sometimes I've done that with my Sunday cards even. Oh, I've got to do my Sunday cards now. And I've had to switch that from it's 6 o'clock on Sunday night and I haven't done my Sunday card yet, to I get to do my Sunday card now. I get to do it. I choose to do it. It's a privilege to do it. I get to spend this time with myself, and I feel better every single time I do it. Every single time. So it's that tough love sometimes you need to give yourself. Self-love is sometimes tough love. Self-care isn't just putting a bubble bath together. It's actually doing the thing of kicking yourself up the butt when you know you need this, but you're resisting this. You're resisting doing it. You're in. It's because energy begets energy, and if you're in an energy over here, it's a lot more difficult to click into this space. So there's resistance to it. But as soon as you do, you feel better, and that is what art is. So remember to allow it to be that space of safety, of healing, of enjoyment, of enthrallment, of losing yourself. Space in your life. Allow it to be that for yourself, via always giving yourself the permission to play.